Ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Boston, Avery Bradley is out there with Jennings. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Gortat in at the 5, home in the paint.
And you look at Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and he has every tool you want in an elite defender. His speed, length, and instincts are incredible. And couple that with next-level athleticism.
Wade, good. About a minute played so far here in the first. Jennings with the ball. Outside Bradley. And Sullinger kicks to Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Bradley. Here's Wiggins. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Henson with the screen. Shot's good by Walker.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now, here's Bradley. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Bradley passes to Gortat. And Henson sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Kept alive for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their last game a loss to the Bulls. Jennings for 3. Rebound, Kemba Walker. Pelicans leading by 4. Wiggins against Kidd-Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Wade with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Celtics trail by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Wade left side. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Sullinger. Wiggins right side. Outside Bradley. Sullinger the screen. Inside. Stolen by Henson. Kidd-Gilchrist against Wiggins. Wade drives in to the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gortat.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Clock at 6. Here's Davis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Bradley dishes to Jennings. Sullinger is screen on Wade. There's the pass to Wiggins. Off target from outside. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Henson with the screen. And it's Walker penetrating. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Wade kicks to Henson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks marked by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Dallenberg's checked in. Jennings with the ball. He's picked up by Walker.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Here's Walker. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Wade outside. Back to Walker. Takes the 13-footer. And Boston with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Jennings. Gortat with the screen for Jennings. Outside for Davis. Wiggins from outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Pelicans leading by 3. Outside, Walker. Right side, Davis. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Outside Jennings. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Walker the pass to Wade. Six to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Gortat with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Outside Jennings. Pass to Wiggins. It's back to Jennings. Jennings with another miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Wade with no one around. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Oh! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Now here's Walker. Davis sets a screen. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Davis. And D'Alembert kicks to Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And Anthony Davis, growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for New Orleans. Then for the Celtics, Lopez, he's checked in for Gortat. Robert Covington comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Lee in for Brandon Jennings. There's the screen. Outside Bradley. For three, Covington. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. And Davis stayed around the game in grade school. He'd keep the clock, sell the tickets. Even someone said sell nachos.
Humble beginnings, partner. Humble beginnings. Didn't even dream of NBA stardom. Said he wanted to be a high school coach. Obviously, things have changed now. Elevates and powers in the one hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Now here's Lee. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the layup falls.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Kid Gilchrist has got his first points of the night.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
Bradley kicks to Davis. And it's Bradley off the drive. Pass to Lee. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to D'Alembert. Last game for Boston, they pick up the W against the Raptors. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to D'Alembert. Here's Davis. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. And guys, Courtney Lee now having completed 7 full seasons, very much the same guy now as he was entering the league. A 3-and-D prototype who will most likely never be a plus playmaker.
Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Now here's Davis. He's got 9. And it's sent back by Lopez. Lee passes to Covington. Lopez dishes to Lee. Davis with a screen on Walker. On the wing, Davis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Tell you what, man, it looks as though the light has officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jack's checked in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now a timeout called by Boston. Some changes for New Orleans. John Henson's checked in for Dallenberg. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for C.J. Miles. And the Celtics also making a change. Sullinger's checked in for Ed Davis. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. New Orleans in the lead. Outside check. Wade a screen on Augustine. And Jack, here we go. And it's sent back by Lopez. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Robert Covington. Robin Lopez out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's Lee, and it's Augustine in at the 1. Kicks it to Wade. From the arc. No luck. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Now the feed to Covington. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state, but what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years, but he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
Greg, you brought the topic of Wade. He's had a chance to make several tough mental adjustments throughout his career.
Well, he's always been a guy willing to alter his game for the good of the team. That's why he's got those championship rings, Kevin. You've got to be flexible, not just talented.
Yeah, when Shaq comes in and joins him, then he had to change away when LeBron came in to play.
Great credit to him.
Yeah.
Great credit to him.
Very admirable. And Jack kicks to Robinson. The fadeaway. And Boston with the rebound. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Launches it. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. And here's New Orleans now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Jack's shot is good.
D. Wade with an excellent pass there.
Augustine passes to Lee. Dishes to Sullinger. Jack against Augustine. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And Jack kicks to Wade. Lopez with the block. Oh, trying for it. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And Lee with the stuff.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Jack dishes to Hill. Henson with the screen. Clock at 6. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Pelicans have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And the technical free throw is good.
And guys, looking at Jarrett Jack, one word comes to mind: professional. I mean, he's as solid as they come. Tough, capable, experienced, and he proved it all again last season.
Wade against Lee. Lopez with the block. Three-pointer Augustine. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Talking about Jarrett Jack, he is especially dangerous at the end of the game. Not only does he make great decisions, Clark, he was a top 10 free throw shooter last season.
Yeah, experienced, tough-minded ball handlers and shot makers are always valuable, especially when it's winning time.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in his short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And for Robinson, the trade's way on him as well. Clarkie said last season that he just wants to prove that he belongs here.
Well, you know, he's yet to find the right fit for a team, but the skill set is clearly there. I mean, he's an NBA player. There's no doubt about that. Looked great for Philadelphia near the end of the year as he got minutes with them. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Henson with the screen. Passes it to Hill. Robinson left side. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
Sullinger. Robinson with the block. Here's Jack. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jack's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
There's Lee with the three. Can't get it to go. Good D by Wade. Hill kicks to Wade. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Thomas Robinson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Solomon Hill. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Walker subbed in for Jarrett Jack.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Here's Covington. He has 5. And a wide open look for Lee. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. Pelicans trail by 3. And Walker kicks to Davis. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Swiped it away. Lee outside. He dishes it to Augustine. Lopez is green on Walker. And Davis sends it back. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And here comes Augustine late in the fast break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand. But freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
Samuel Gallenberg is checked in for John Henson. And a new group in for the Celtics. Gortat's checked in for Lopez. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robert Covington. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Avery Bradley in for Augustine. Back to Walker. Screen by Dallenberg. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Davis has got 11 points. And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D.
Bradley kicks to Jennings. Outside Bradley. Feeds to Jennings. Stolen by Miles. One-on-one fast break. Here's Davis. Moves back out. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And talking about C.J. Miles, he was filthy last year. Indiana needed his spark offensively, especially without Paul George in the lineup. Miles responded by putting up career highs in points and minutes played. Just an unbelievable impact on the season.
5 on the clock. Wiggins kicks to Bradley. Gortat with the screen for Bradley. To the inside to end the run. Gortat misses.
And for most every team out there, guys, they're looking for a guy like C.J. Miles. Decent size, natural movement skills, and can absolutely shoot the lights out. Call them buckets, because that's a lethal formula. Davis having a terrific night. He's got 11 points and also a block shot.
The Pelicans have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The Celtics making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. Well, Andrew Wiggins showed that he's going to be a big-time player in this league, Clark, for a long time.
And we knew Wiggins could attack the basket and create his own shot, Kevin, but I think many, and I'm included in this, were surprised at how good his jumper looks this early in his career. I mean, it's pretty reliable right now.
Kicks it out to Bradley. Back to Gortat. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. New Orleans making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Pelicans leading by 4. Outside, Walker. There's the dish to Dallenberg. Tipped away. Walker in the post. He's guarded by Jennings. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, Wade. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
And with Wiggins' game, he has a nice jumper for a player his age. As he grows in the league, he'll become more and more comfortable shooting from deep. He'll be nearly impossible to guard when he adds a consistent three-point shot.
Here's Bradley. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. And you know, with Wiggins, it just isn't all about his ability to score. Showed a real knack for making the unselfish play, too. Understands how to work as a unit to create shots and gets to the right spot on the floor. His potential is unlimited.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Jennings is running.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Brandon Jennings.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Wade on the wing. Wade missing again.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Jennings. Here's Gortat. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on both. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Walker. Screen by Dallenberg. 1 second left.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
I go Kid Gilchrist out there with Robinson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Henson in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Jennings kicks to Bradley. Sullinger outside. Stolen by Robinson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. A second chance effort. Wiggins with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Rebound, Thomas Robinson. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's the pass to Kid Gilchrist. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Kid Gilchrist has got his second basket of the game. Celtics trail by 4. Sullinger, screen on Jack. Bradley passes to Sullinger. Back to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gortat. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Gortat's got 6.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Jack dishes to Wade. There's a screen by Robinson. And Jack kicks to Robinson. Poked away. It's stolen by Bradley. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. No good from Jack. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wiggins passes to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Boston. Sullinger with a screen for Jennings. To tie. And Sullinger with the basket on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. T-Wade on the wing. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 5. And Wade slams it in.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Sullinger dishes to Wiggins. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, it didn't take long for us to see just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
Pass to Robinson. From deep three-point range. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Jennings kicks to Wiggins. In the corner, Bradley with it. Wiggins sets a screen for Bradley. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Well, Greg, you're right. It's clear to see with Wiggins. He is already fearless with his dunks. Clark, he'll go right at any big man with impunity and finish over him.
Yeah, and I think people knew he was a special dunker, but they didn't know how aggressive he would be in attacking the basket. That's where he surprised folks.
Wade drives in, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jennings kicks to Sullinger. Stolen by Robinson. Jack against Bradley. Jack's shot is good. Jack's got 7 points in the game. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
It's Jennings with the drive. He got right to the cup using that screen.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Anthony Davis is checked in for Thomas Robinson. C.J. Miles comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Walker subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Pass to Miles. He feeds it to Henson. Just 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. Henson's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
It's Jennings with the drive. He kicks to Augustine. Covington inside the line. Off the left rim and out. The Pelicans have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Miles. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
Samuel Dallenberg. He's checked in for New Orleans. Hill comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Boston also with the sub. Lee's checked in. There's the double team with Walker. Covington in the corner. Back to Davis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
The Celtics with the lead. Courtney Lee is on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Three-pointer Augustine. That's good. Augustine's got 8 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Outside, Walker. 16 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Out to Lee. Down low. It's stolen by Dallenberg. The feet to Miles. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Augustine against Walker. Kicks to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Lee passes to Augustine. Dishes it to Davis. Here's Covington. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. Dallenberg grabs the board. Dallenberg's got 5 rebounds tonight. Walker against Lee. Dallenberg dishes to Miles. And the layup's good off the glass. Miles has got 9. Celtics leading by 3. And here's Augustine. He's got 8. Passes it to Davis. Augustine up top. Guarded by Walker. Davis gets a wide open look. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Outside, Walker to the middle. Deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. For 3, Covington. And again, Boston with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Hill kicks to Dallenberg. To the middle. That's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Here's Covington. Powered down with both hands.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Henson comes in for Samuel Dallenberg. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for C.J. Miles. Caldwell Pope kicks to Covington. Lopez a screen. Feeds it to Augustine. Shot clock at 3. Wade with the block. Pelicans trailed by 8. Outside, Walker. Here's Davis. Out to Wade. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 14 points for Dwayne Wade. Celtics leading by 6. Here's the screen. And Augustine kicks to Lee. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Caldwell Pope passes to Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Now here's Walker. Hill kicks to Wade. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
That's his first personal foul.
The dish to Lee. With 1 on the clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That one is no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston on top. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Pelicans trail by 7. On the court for the Celtics. They've got Robin Lopez. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's Lee. And it's Augustine in at the point. Here's Davis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
You look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark. They won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
It's Sullinger with the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Outside, Walker. Davis sets a screen. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Davis. Lopez with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Lee's running. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector, just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Henson. And Boston with the rebound. Lee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Augustine with it. He's picked up by Walker. Sullinger the screen. The pass to Caldwell Pope. At the top of the key, Lopez. Lee outside. Back to Lopez. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, Walker. Puts it up from 12. Henson the pass to Davis. Augustine grabs the board. Celtics leading by 9. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Kid Gilchrist has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sullinger with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. A drive by Lee. And Henson sends it back. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Walker kicks to Davis. Tries to snap the cold streak. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really, I thought Anthony Davis a season ago just took the league by storm. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers. I think you could argue if the Pelicans' record had been a little better, he probably would have won the league MVP.
Taking 2 shots.
And you look at the development of Anthony Davis last season, far and away the best player, efficiency rating-wise, in Clark, the NBA.
Yeah, that's called PER, player efficiency rating, one of the 4 best marks in NBA history for Davis, alongside Chamberlain, Jordan, and LeBron James.
And guys, Brandon Jennings, some people love his chaotic game, some can't stand it. One of the more polarizing talents in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever shoot for an efficient percentage or become a lockdown defender, Kevin. He's an offensive catalyst. He pushes the action and he'll go on scoring binges, but I think he does more good than bad with his style of play.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And talking about Brandon Jennings, he has an endless bag of tricks. Keeping the ball literally on a string, makes behind the back, no look, and off the backboard passes few players would even try. That unpredictability, though, can make him difficult to check and often forces defenders into positions from which they can't recover.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying we've put ourselves in a corner and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Wiggins right side. From deep. Again, Wiggins missing.
You know, Brandon Jennings is that rare type of difference maker, a guy who can jumpstart your offense without turning the ball over. That's a valuable asset when you're trying to line up the W's.
And Miles kicks to Dallenberg. And good on the basket. Book it.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
One thing about Sam Dallenberg, he has been an outstanding defender over the course of his career. Really, guys, the consummate rim protector.
Great length and quickness with timing as a shot blocker. Ended last season 8th on the all-time blocks list among active players.
And Gortat kicks to Wiggins. And good. He nails it. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Robinson down low. Sellinger's there. They get it back. Another shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his 4th personal foul.
The first one falls.
You know, going back to D'Alembert, only 32 games played last season for him. It was the fewest games played in his career. Amazingly, though, he still averaged over 1 block and 5 rebounds in just 17 minutes a game.
Davis is checked in for Sellinger. Davis dishes to Bradley. No one near him. And that one's good. And the Celtics lead by 9. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And when you talk about D'Alembert, he really remained the same guy throughout his career, a rebounder, defender. Offensively, he was mostly dunks, not many assists, a guy who could impact the game while playing with his limitations, and really not everyone can do that.
They recover it. And here's Miles outside. Great D that time from Jennings. Pass to Davis. It's tipped. Wiggins kicks to Bradley. Back to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Boston. Jennings can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
D'Alembert passes to Robinson. It's stolen by Davis. The finish. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Boston leading by 9. Bradley dishes to Jennings. Davis sets a screen. Jennings kicks to Bradley. Shoots off the screen. And it comes off the front of the rim. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Jack passes to Hill. D'Alembert with the screen on Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Ed Davis.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And that one falls for Robinson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Henson checked in for D'Alembert. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Solomon Hill. Wade, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And Walker subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Bradley dishes to Jennings. Down low. Davis kicks to Bradley. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Robinson goes in. Gortat with the block. An even 3-on-3 break. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Bradley. Wiggins has got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
You can see the emphasis is to get out and run.
And Henson kicks to Wade. Henson sets a screen for Wade. Gortat with the steal. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Jennings wide open. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Wade, good. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. The Celtics also changing it up. Robin Lopez is checked in for Gortat. Robert Covington comes in for Wiggins. And it's Lee in for Brandon Jennings. Pass to Covington. He dishes it to Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis, here we go. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Boston.
DJ Augustine.
Pelicans trail by 10. Now Walker. And the layup's good off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Davis with a screen on Walker. Down low. Off the pick. And it's laid in by Davis.
DJ Augustine.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's the first that brings them within single digits.
John Henson. Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Now the feed to Augustine. Here's Lee outside. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Davis. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Assisted by Eddie.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Covington in the corner. He feeds it to Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lee goes in. Got a piece of it. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Augustine. That one wide left.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Lee kicks to Augustine. Lee with the ball. Wade picks him up. Lopez sets a screen for Lee. Covington passes to Augustine. 4 on the shot clock. Lee outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the fans already heading for the exits. Clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.